guys, I hope you had a really nice weekend. Today we're going to be continuing to add and subtract. Today we're going to be looking at using a formal written method again. To be successful, you're going to need to know the difference between the word sum and the word difference. We're going to be using them within our problems today. You're going to need to use your knowledge of rounding to estimate the answer, same as you did last week, and understand how to use a column method to add and subtract. So here is my question today. What is the sum of these two numbers? I have 782,373 in digits and 45,796 in words. I'm going to be writing what the calculation is, then estimating, and then I'm going to be calculating using my written method. So we'll have three parts to each question today. First thing I need to know is, what does sum mean? I can see it here, underlined and in bold and in italics. What does sum mean? The sum of two numbers. The sum of two numbers is simply adding them together, the total. So I've got 782,373, and I'm going to be adding 45,796. Now I'm going to need to use my knowledge of converting between words and digits here. So I've got 45,000, so comma will go there, 796. Wonderful. So there's my calculation. Second part, estimating. I'm going to be looking at these two columns in here, because the lowest degree of accuracy I make this, the easier it will be. So I'm going to look at the highest columns. So I know that the 8 will round the 7 forward to 800,000, and I know the 5 will round the 4 forward to 50,000. Notice how you have a 6-digit number and a 5-digit number. So adding them together, I know I've got the 5 in the 10,000s column, so I'm going to put it in my 10,000s column there. So 850,000 is my estimation. Okay, right, now we have the written method part. In addition, it doesn't matter which one we put above the other. However, it is good practice to put the larger number on top, remembering that we are putting a digit in a square if you have squares, and we are lining up our columns. Now I notice that I have a 6-digit number, as I've written already, and a 5-digit number. So if I was to put that 5-digit number here like this, which can be very easily done, I obviously haven't lined them up correctly. So my little trick for lining up these correctly is my second number. I'm going to start from the ones column, and I'm going to write it backwards. There we go. So now I'm going to draw my ruler. I'm going to make sure I remember that I'm adding here. So going through from the ones column, 3 add 6 is 9, 7 add 9 is 16, so I'm going to carry that one below. 3 add 7 is 10, add the one below is 11. 2 add 5 is 7, add the 1 is 8. 8 add 4 is 12, carry the 1, and 7 add 1 is 8. Is that near my estimate? Yes, it is. Let's have a look at another one. What is the difference of these two numbers now? So you can see how the numbers have stayed the same, but the question is now, what is the difference? If the sum meant add, difference just means subtract. And what I'm doing there is, let's say this was a problem which have heights of mountains, which I know you'll be going to be looking at soon. Here is my first mountain, obviously very tall, 782,000. Here is my second mountain, obviously a lot shorter, only 45,000. The difference will be the space in between those two mountains. There. That's going to be the difference. So if I take my larger mountain, or my larger number, and I subtract the smaller one, then it's going to get me that bit in between. So my calculation here will be 782,373 subtract 45,796. So estimating this again, I'm going to use a high degree of accuracy here, and I'm going to round this forward to 800,000, remembering that 8 makes the 7 round forward, and same again here to 50,000. So my estimation here is going to be a subtraction, so I'm going to subtract 50,000 from 800,000, which is going to leave me 750,000. So that's my estimation, that's what I'm going to roughly think it's going to be. Now let's have a go at calculating. With subtraction, it's important that we put the larger number on top, or in this case the whole, the larger mountain, whatever it is you are being asked to do. Making sure again I've put them in the column, lining them up. Going to use my trick of working backwards in the last one, remembering I'm subtracting there. So starting from the right then, so 3 take away 6. 3 take away 6 is minus 3, but that doesn't work when we're using column method. So what I need to do is I need to be exchanging from the column next door, or the tens column. So I'm going to be essentially taking one lot of 10. And I'm going to be putting that onto my 3. So now I've got 13 minus 6, and there's 7. 6 subtract 9 is minus 2, so that doesn't work. So again I'm going to be exchanging, taking one from the 100, so I have now 16 take away 9 is 7. 2 take away 7, again I'm going to have to do the same thing. I have to exchange from the thousands column this time, so 12 take away 7 is 5. 1 take away 5, well there's a lot of exchanging on this one. Doesn't work, it'd be minus 4, so I'm going to exchange again. So I've got 11 take away 5 is 6, 7 take away 4, finally one that works, and 7 take away nothing, 7. Are we near our estimate? Yes, we are. So we must be correct. So your tasks today then, once you've done your arithmetic warm-up, you have to find the sum and difference of the numbers in those boxes. You've got 8A and 8B questions there, and then you have to find the sum and the difference between the numbers below in these boxes. These ones are worded numbers. After that, tasks 2 to 5 look at mastery tasks, so you're seeing where someone has gone wrong, or Billy says this, Jane says this, I want you to tell me who is correct. Another one where you can try and tell me where someone's gone wrong in their workings. And then task 5, look at the calculation. I want you to pictorially represent it in 3 ways. The suggested place value grid, you could use some deans, draw the deans, so you can draw counters, or on the number line. And as per normal, all answers are at the bottom. Your teacher will mark task 2 and task 5.